All right, next thing we're going to talk about is basketball. Doesn't matter if basketball, football, baseball, but I have a basketball in my hand, so let's just talk about that. A lot of kids I deal with, everybody wants to be quicker. Everybody wants to be able to get to the hole. And that's important. Let's just, let's be realistic. Fundamentals are great, but let's teach the kids how to be quicker and take a ball and put it in their hand and make them quicker. All right? So a lot of kids I train for basketball will train for shooting, proper technique, how to shoot, how to release. Okay, but how do they explode? Okay? So, if you've got a kid and you're teaching them a triple threat where you're here and you drive off that back foot, if they're standing straight up, again, it's hard to explode to that corner to shoot. So what we do, we get the ball here, keep it away, and we take that first step, bam. You got to take that first step. Very important to take a basketball step and explode. You need to get past that defender. It's just inches at some of the shots that we get off when we play basketball. So it's our job to get quicker to the spot, to pull up for the jumper, get a proper form where the defender can't get to you. Okay? So again, left, right. So I take that ball, I'm here, and I work on that first step. Okay? We get to the point, you get that first step, you square up, ball up, release point. Okay? We need for the same thing to hold true for our defensive players. Defensive players need to do the same thing. So they're taking a first step on you. You need to take your first step. I want to equate some of our training of our gaining ground to both defense and offense. Okay? For every action, there's a reaction. So on our defender here, the defender needs to take that first step too. If he's taking the offensive player is taking that first step and they're driving off of there, that first step is here. Okay? As a defender, as I'm facing this guy, I have to open up that hip and stay with him on that step. I need to stay belly to belly with that offensive player. Okay? So what I'm doing is I'm just taking a little bit of fun here with the basketball, but I want to show you how it's important and how the bands can work for you in a functional manner for basketball. Now, I'll train my kids, but I'll also let them warm up before a game, and I'll let them use the bands for a few minutes. Either in the locker room if they don't want to be seen with the bands on. Somehow, some way, I let them use the bands because they've trained with the bands, and we want them to perform like they've had the bands on and open up those hips. If you train with the Kinetic bands and you do a Kinetic stretch, and then you do a couple of specific, drill specific, in the locker room on the court, you're going to have the advantage on that other team. That means if you're wrestling and you're in the pit ready to come on the mat, you have 5-10 minutes of warm-up, you've got the advantage on your competitor. Football's the same way. If your muscles come out firing, it's going to take those guys 2 to 3 minutes to catch up with you. All right? I want you to keep that in mind. Kinetic band training is a whole nother level. It makes you feel better. It makes you feel faster. Your body's more responsive, more explosive, and we reduce the risk of injury by giving you range of motion and flexibility. This is something every coach needs to start instilling in their program and start getting back to the fundamentals.